Hello everybody and welcome to I Was a Teenage Exocolonist. I want to say a very big thank you to the devs for giving me a key to this game. I've really been looking forward to it, and considering I don't get paid until tomorrow, it was very exciting to get a key. I'm so excited. But before we do anything, let's make sure to take a look at the content warnings. There are many ways to live your life on Vertumna, and just like in real life, some choices can lead you to dark places. Broadly, content warnings for this game include the following: major character death, children in peril, animal cruelty or death, body horror, implied sexual content, drugs and alcohol, violence and text, mental health and trauma, domestic abuse, and traumatic global events. So keep those in mind as we play the game, and let's get started. Wake up. I don't wanna. I'm so tired. Alright. This game deals with mature subjects and may not be suitable for all players. Please see our content warnings in the system menu for a detailed list of themes and events. Oh, you wake up to chaos and a confusion of light and heat and smoke. Fire. Oh no, that's not good. Your head is pounding. You must have hit it and blacked out, but you aren't sure how you got here or what on Vertumna is happening. There's something important you need to remember. Oh! Your stomach lurches as the floor crumbles beneath your feet, then collapses. Oh, who are you? Please, I'm in pain. Your body aches and your eyes burn from the smoke. A figure appears through the flames. It's your friend. Your friend? Wait, why can't you remember her name? She's gesturing and shouting at you, but all you hear is a ringing in your ears. Alright, let's not ask questions if we can't hear. Climb out. You try to stand up, but one of your legs folds uselessly underneath you. It won't hold your weight. Your friend pulls you out of the rubble. She throws your arm over her shoulder and half drags you towards the door. Thank you. I don't think I would be able to make it out on my own. Through it, you see a deep, eerie twilight, dark blue and cold against the heat of the fire around you. Glow season. Oh! Glowing eyes! You shake your head to clear your vision. Is that some kind of dog? Like, from Earth? It's cute. Good doggy. Ah! The creature howls and lunges. Its jaws open! Oh no! Dang, what an intro! That's so cool! I love the art style we got going with this. It's cool. It's like 2D but 3D, kind of like a pop-up storybook. I like it so far. You were born in on the Stratospheric, Earth's first colony ship, halfway through its 20-year voyage to a wormhole at the edge of the Sol system. Your parents run the hydroponic gardens, which make fresh air and vegetables for the ship. Like the other colonists, they bravely chose to make this one-way journey to the uncharted planet Vertumna, IV. I don't know my Roman numerals, hang on. Okay, Vertumna 4, in the hope that they could escape Earth's troubles. They had you the old-fashioned way, merging their genes like they merged their cultures and traditions. They name you... Ooh. I like Solana. What does something else do? Oh, you can enter your own name! Cool! Alright, well, let's be Abby. You're a bright-eyed child with an active imagination. Sometimes too active, your mom says. Use the sliders on the left to choose pronouns and late teens appearance. This can be changed at any time. Alright. They, them, she, her. He, him. Oh, cool! Alright, yeah. I tried to make it like she, them, if that makes sense. Alright. You have vivid dreams of things you've never experienced. Dirt under your feet, skies overhead, endless jungles and strange animals. You wonder if this is what Vertumna will be like. Huh. Oh! Stress? Rebellion. Heck yeah. Aw, we're so cute. Every child on the Stratospheric is given one genetic enhancement. By age 6, you see the first sign of yours. Ooh, eagle eyes, extra fingers, absorbent brain, super strength, calm temperament. An absorbent brain could be good. We could soak up a lot of extra nutrients. Well, no, not nutrients. Like knowledge. And knowledge is important. Knowledge is power. But I do like eagle eyes. Calm temperament could be good too. You would need someone to have a clear head during a bad situation. Let's go with calm temperament. Yes, nothing can faze you. You're rarely frustrated. You don't let anxiety get the better of you. You brush insults aside, always play nice, and never have to be told sharing is caring. Oh, nice. You're especially nice to your friend. Oh, look at them! The energetic and loyal anemone, tough and gentle Cal, bold and confident Mars, quiet and adventurous Dees, studious and mature Tangent, shy and sweet Tammy. Oh, they're so cool, but I don't know who anyone's names are. Can I? Oh, Anemone is the most enthusiastic person you know. Your favorite memory is the time she taught you how to play zero-G sports ball after class. She never means to get you in trouble, but somehow you always seem to find it together. Hang on, let's look at everybody. Tough and gentle Cal. Cal is a sweetheart, always ready to lend a hand or play a game. He and Tammy are just as inseparable, so it's almost like you have two best friends instead of just one. Cal teaches you how to take care of all the classroom plants. Your parents are both very proud of you. Alright, wait, so you were strong, you're loyal, Mars, ambition. Mars is a natural leader. Whenever you're all playing together, Mars is the one who comes up with all the ideas. She can be a little bossy, but that's part of her charm. She always organizes fun stuff for the kids after class. You're both founding members of the Secret Fun Times Club. Alright, Mars sounds cool. Dees? Oh, hi! Unlike his serious, studious twin sister, Tangent, Dees is the kind of boy who sits in the back of the classroom and doodles on his hollow palm. You bond over cracking jokes about the weird diagrams in your textbooks. His quiet nature and his morbid curiosity make him somewhat of a loner, but at least he has a friend in you. Aw. And what about Tammy? I don't see a Tammy on here. Oh, hi, Tammy! Tammy is the kindest person you know. She idolizes Aunt Sedent and is always following her around, helping her with the babies or learning how to cook. She has the best snacks at class recess and always shares, especially with you and Cal. She and Cal are just close friends, so it's kind of like having two best friends. Aw, that's sweet. Shy and sweet, studious and mature, quiet and adventurous, bold and confident, tough and gentle, energetic and loyal. Oh, this is a tough situation. They're all so cool. Let's go with Mars. Yes, I like your ambition. Alright, you're 10 years old when the ship finally reaches the wormhole. Professor Hal says it's like a doorway to the other star systems, with the planet Vertuma 4 on the other side. You run emergency drills for months to prepare. Ah! When the day finally comes, it starts with a rumble, then things start to slide off the tables. You hurry to gather near the escape pods, just in case. The emergency area is crowded with families. It's going to be fine, Yabby, your dad soothes. We'll be through the wormhole and down on the planet before you know it, just like we've practiced. Your mom gives him a sharp, worried look. Red emergency lights switch on as a siren begins to sound somewhere in the distant ship. You try to breathe slowly like you were taught, but you're very scared. You look out at a porthole. The stars are gone. When you're frightened, you get in touch with your emotions. You bawl like a baby! It feels good! You aren't the only one. Nearby, your classmate Tammy has tears streaming down her cheeks. Mars is quietly trying to console her. She sighs as your crying makes Tammy wail even more loudly. Your dad puts his arms around you as you let it out. Guys, we're like 10! It's okay to cry! You wait. The shaking builds. Then everything starts to get very weird. The hallway stretches like you're stretching too, your arms impossibly long. You feel like your head feels like it's slowly filling up like a balloon and contracting down to the size of an atom at the same time. Is this the wormhole? You hear the distant, ominous squeal of metal giving away as the ship shudders and lurches in slow motion. The weirdest part is a sense of deja vu. You're sure this has happened to you before, and you know, somehow, that everything's gonna be okay. The shuddering reaches a crescendo. You hear an impossibly loud crunch and feel weightless for a few seconds before gravity slams you back against the wall head first. You black out. As you slip unconscious, you feel yourself twisted out of time. It's today, yesterday, and tomorrow all at once. And more than just one tomorrow, lots of them, different tomorrows. You find yourself in a place that you know from your dreams. Tilled fields, dramatic ridges, and a stranger, but also not a stranger. Grinning as she grabs your hand. "Hurry up," she says. "I'm not going to let you miss this." "Oh, was that my friend?" Distantly, you can feel the ship shaking has stopped and hear your parents' worried voices. Feeling safe, you slip further into the warm embrace of the stars. You drift. Gradually, your consciousness reforms. You wake up in the med bay. The med bed under you plays a soft tone, and an automated voice speaks. 2 weeks have elapsed. The patient's cranial injury has completed healing. They may now be discharged safely. The fog seems to lift from your head. You realize something seems different about the room. It's so bright. You try to focus on the window. Something is clearly different. Trees? Instead of the familiar blackness of space, bright light from the twin blue and yellow suns is streaming through the windows. You peer out and see fields, glass-walled domes, and walls ringed by giant mushroom-like trees. There are construction materials everywhere, and people walking around, outside, on the ground. You better get out there and join them. Okay, so Maz is our friend. Calm temperament. We'd had a stress cry. Hi Maz. You're my bestie. Let's be cautious. You can never be too careful. We did just get a concussion. Oh, how cool! Oh, Tammy jumps up as you step out of the ship's quarter behind you. You're awake! Are you all better? You better go see your dad. She points southeast, towards some of the geodesic domes. To walk, click on the ground. Click on characters to talk to them. I could also walk like this. Do you have anything else to say? Tammy looks concerned. You slept for so long after you bumped your head, she says. I bet your parents were worried. Your dad is working over in geoponics near those domes. They're called greenhouses. I would go with you, but, well, this is as far as I've been from the ship since we landed, Tammy stammers, blushing. It's scary outside. Oh, Tammy! You could do it. I believe in you. What's up here? I want to go. Command is a warren of long hallways with doors off to nondescript offices. Everyone you pass seems to be hurrying off to do something important. The end of one hallway opens up into a supply depot, which works as both requisitions office and general store. Beyond it are cavernous warehouses stacked high with supplies from Earth, now being gradually unpacked and distributed. View the notice board. Colony food shortfall 100%, colony security rating evaluating. Upcoming event, we will be hosting our first annual Vertumnalia festival during the second week of Dust. Chief Administrator Seek. Take notice. Take precaution. Notice. Take precautions outside the colony boundaries. Xenofauna have been sighted in the area. Survey teams are investigating. Chief Surveyor Tonin. The Government Council Administration. Governor Udisot, Command. Chief Administrator Seek, Command. Security Chief Rhett Garrison. Chief Engineer Instance, Engineering. Chief Cultivator Flulu, Geophonics. Chief Steward Antecedent, Quarters. Chief Surveyor Melatonin, Expeditions. Nice. Oh, welcome, Yabby. You're 10 years old and is just the chillest, most easygoing person. Heck yeah. Oh, memories. Aw. Oh, and we have friends, so we could be friends with all of them, but Mars is our bestie. And we have a little bit of friendship with Tammy because we cried with her on the ship. Dad! We're on a planet! Yabby, your dad gives you a big warm hug. I'm so happy you're finally awake. Dr. Instance thought it'd be best to keep you asleep while your noggin healed. Your mother and I thought you might sleep away the whole year, my little snoozy gooseberry. He checks your head and looks relieved. He was clearly very worried about you, but covers it with jokes and smile. Aw, you love your dad! Welcome to Vertumna, he says, gesturing around you. You've never seen the stratospheric from outside, except in pictures. The ship has been separated in two. and parts taken off to form other buildings and a big wall around the whole colony. The alien jungle creeps right up to the wall. Only the geodesic greenhouses pass outside it, dotting their way up the hill. Whoa, how did you do this so fast? You've been asleep for weeks, my dear aubergine, he says, and these geodesic greenhouses practically put themselves up. But some of this is only a quick temporary solution, he admits. We'll keep growing and improving. One day our little colony will be as big as a whole city. Oh, before I forget, he pulls out a package from his satchel and hands it to you. You blink and stare at it blankly. Do you know what day it is? He asks. You honestly don't. You remind him that you've been asleep in the med bay. Happy birthday, he shouts, wrapping you in a warm hug. Aww! Your birthday already? You feel a dizzying sense of deja vu. You stare hard at the wrapped package. You know exactly what is in there. You remember it. No, you dreamed about this package some years ago on the ship. Inside will be a small medallion in the shape of a sun that your dad made by hand. Tell him what you know what's in it. No, we can't do that. Even if we are dreaming of the future, I think we'll act surprised. Open it. How did you know this? It's exactly as you imagined, as you dreamed. A feeling of panic rises in your throat. Your hand shakes. But how? Your dad notices. Are you okay, Yabby? He snaps his fingers. Dr. Instant shouldn't have let you out so early. Sometimes those sleeping meds take a while to wear off. They might make your head feel funny for a few hours. You nod. Maybe that's all this is. Someone shouts your dad's name. Listen, I'm so sorry, Yabby, he says, but I have to get back to work. There was an accident when we landed and... He stops himself. Don't worry. We're going to fix it, your mother and I. Something is wrong! Professor Howell is expecting you in classes, if you're feeling up to it, your dad says, pointing west to the engineering wing, in the rear end of the bisected ship. Then he points to the large doors you came out of earlier, or you can relax in our quarters until you're feeling better. We'll talk later tonight, he says, then kisses the top of your head and ruffles your hair. Have a wonderful birthday, Gabby. I love you. Give him a thumbs up. Sup, Dad? No, love you too. To enter buildings, click on the door or the flag beside it, or get close and press enter or another action button. Then choose an activity for the month to gain skills and advance time. There are 13 months a year and 10 years to the end of the game. You only have time to focus on a few things. Oh, but that sounds so cool. We could probably play this game a dozen times and still get different stuff. Oh, let's talk to our friends before we do anything else. Hello! You see Dice sitting on the ground beside some bushes. Is he hiding from somebody? He seems to be watching the gate in the wall to the south, where grown-ups are coming and going. Kids aren't allowed past the walls, he said quietly without looking up. They say there's nothing to be afraid of, but then why do we need the walls? You stare at the gate and have a sudden rush of a memory so strong you think you might faint. You imagine something crashing through the wall, something enormous and dark and wriggly. For years in space, you've had half-remembered nightmares of monsters, of your ship being destroyed, of sifting through wreckage that used to be your home, trying to find something. Your dad always told you the dreams weren't real. I have the power to see the future. Breaking you from your daydream, Dees whispers, I think there are monsters out there. Considering my dreams and how I was already correct about one thing, I believe you. No, you don't, he says. You're being sarcastic. I can tell. Nobody believes me. He turns his back and ignores you. They're huge and wriggly and dangerous. Stop making fun of me. He dispouts. You're as bad as Mars. Dang it. I'm sorry. Okay, maybe I shouldn't reveal my future-seeking powers so soon. Oh, hey. Hiya, Yabby. Anemone really seems at home here. She's rolling a sports ball around with her foot, making patterns in the weird blue snow. This stuff is different from the snow on Earth, she tells you, because it isn't cold, but it's still neat, and you can make stuff out of it. Your foggy head clears a little. Anemone is physical, simple, and real. You always feel grounded near her. Have you seen any monsters? No, what are you making? Just snow spirals, she said. But earlier, me and Cal made a big snow pal. You missed it while you were sleeping in the med bay. She smiles her big, broad, gap-tooth smile at you. Now that you're awake, we could play. Have you seen any monsters? I don't want to ask that. Why aren't you in school? She smacks her forehead. School! I wondered where everybody was. I guess I'm going to be late for humanities class. She doesn't look very worried to you.
It's okay, she said. Professor Hal is chill. He won't mind, but we should probably go now.
She grins and starts running towards engineering. Hey, race you! No fair! She's getting a head start! I'm gonna beat you! No, you're not moving. Alright. Ooh, there is a wall. Hey, do you wanna talk again? Dare you to eat this worm? No. Oh, he pretends not to notice me. I'll have to make it up to you. I'm sorry, dude. Oh, there's so much to explore. Hang on, let's go in the greenhouse. Maybe we could see our mom. The greenhouses have different biomes inside, growing plants from Earth that might belong in a desert, jungle, or temperate forest. Some of them are so delicate you have to spray off any germs in an airlock before you can enter. The seasonal garden outside is dotted with blue nobodies, little flowers that look like wriggling creatures stuck inside each one. A sign explains it's a decoy, meant to attract some kind of flying predator to come and pollinate the flower. Nice. Alright, I guess we can't see our mama right now. What else have we got? I guess all the other kids are in class. We have this? What is this? Oh, the garrison. A small team led by Security Chief Rhett was busy enough to keep the peace on the Stratospheric. To stay busy, they also ran the exercise gym and sports ball courts. Here on Vertumna, the garrison has expanded fast. They're building a huge wall around the colony and have an outdoor firing range and a big covered dojo. Best of all, a regulation-sized sports ball court. Sports ball looks cool. I want to play it. Looks like a mix of volleyball and like basketball, but sideways basketball. Alright, should we go in here? Ah, engineering. Oh, are you Hal? A low throbbing noise comes from the engine room, which provides power to the colony. Other corridors lead off to the teaching labs and medbay. You know the route to your classroom well, but the rest of this wing is off limits to children. Congruence, the ship's onboard AI, beams down at you from a nearby holoscreen. Don't forget to study hard, Yabby! Pick an activity to do this month. Let's study. Okay, so that will make us speak better. Reasoning. Maybe we should study life sciences and get more reasoning. We don't really have a lot in here or in here. We have empathy and persuasion. Let's try life sciences. Good afternoon, my burgeoning biologist and up-and-coming chemists. Professor Hal welcomes you back into the classroom. This afternoon, we will be learning what I like to call the wet sciences. He gestures to his holo-projected lesson plan. Biology, chemistry, medicine, ecology, and geology. You'll learn a bit of everything, with opportunities for further study in your favorite field. If you're looking for something a little drier, try registering for the engineering classes. No, I want to touch frog! For today's lesson, Professor Hal tells you, we'll start with a fun group project. You'll be studying the mush tree, a prominent natural resource native to Vertumna. In the ideal conditions, it can grow at a speed of over 1 meter a day, and add a diameter of up to 30 centimeters. He stands on his tiptoes and gestures to illustrate. Your team will experiment to find those ideal conditions. Oh, you're new! You're teamed up with Tang and Cal, and are given a mush tree spore and a bucket to grow it in. The rest is up to you. Tang looks up at the surveyor's notes on the HoloNet. Mush trees, she reads, are most abundant south of Colony in the stormy, moist region of Subquoia's swamp. What if we use water instead of soil? Cal suggests, like they do with hydroponics. Tang nods. If they like wet weather, that might work. Yabby, do you have any suggestions? Lower the water's pH, put it under a bright glow light. If it's in a swamp, that could work. But is it a good idea to lower the pH? Put it under a grow light. Let's do that. You lower the light so it is right over your bucket of water and plop the spore in. Every day you rush into the classroom to check the progress. At first there's nothing. But by midweek, your little mush tree sprouts up and starts its journey. You raise the light gradually as it grows towards it. In the end, yours is in the middle of the pack. Since mush trees tend to grow in rainy, overcast places rather than hot, dry ones, you wonder if you might have given it too much light. Ah, okay. Early quiet biology. Ooh! When you work or go to class, you'll play a quick card challenge as the month passes. Move the cards to fill the 5 panes and make the best hand you can. The order matters. Oh. If your total in the circle on the right reaches the goal value, you win. Depending on your cards, some challenges can't be won, but you can still get a reward for doing your best. Got it. Bonus for fleshes, same color together. Bonus for pairs, same number together. Bonus for straights, increasing from left to right. The more cards in a flesh, pair, or straight, the higher the bonus added to your total. Cards can also affect each other and can be rearranged to find the best total score. Got it. Let's see. 0, 0, 5. Yes, we get a flush. 1, 1. Win! Victorious! You worked well this month. We got some biology, reasoning, got a little stressed out. Your skills increase when you work or go to school. Oh, and we got friendship with Tangent. Oh, that's Dice's sister. With extra skills if you win the challenge, and a kudos bonus if you make the highest scoring hand with your cards. Working also increases stress, which prevents you from working if it reaches 100. To relieve stress, take a month off to relax in the quarters wing. Got it. Nice. Your parents have been working from first dawn to well after dinner every day. You know growing food is an important job, and it's vital to get crops in the ground right away, but there seems to be something more than that. Yeah, what happened when we landed? It's such a change from growing up on the stratospheric when you saw them all the time. You stay up and wait for them at night before going to bed, though you can tell they're exhausted and they make an effort to spend some time with you. I'm sorry we haven't seen much of you, little gooseberry, your dad says. Your mom watches you as she works a pebble out of her gardening tiller, which also serves as a crutch. How have you been holding up? I learned some stuff in school. I'm glad to hear that, your mom says. I want you to study hard, work hard, and stay out of trouble. Your dad smiles, and Professor Howell will give you kudos if you get good grades. You can spend those at the depot once it's open. You know, says your dad, raising an eyebrow at your mom, I think there are lots of different ways to learn, and school is just one of them. You can learn from working on a hobby, or by helping a friend. Your mom shakes her head and sighs, though you can tell she's trying to put on a gentle expression. We both agree that this colony is an experiment, and that means we're going to do things differently than on Earth. You're old enough now to start making your own decisions about your education and future, and if that means find your own way, we'll accept that. Your dad puts a hand on your shoulder. We'll be proud of you no matter what you do. Try talking to your friends. They may have ideas for how you can spend your time. And come by Geophonics, your mom adds. We could use your help. Ooh, I got shoveling dirt. Heck yeah. Early quiets. Next month. Mid-quiet. Quiet season, age 10. Ah. How cool. All right, I am loving this game so far. This is so cool and so creative. I don't think I've seen a game like this. It's kind of like point and click, but strategy and a card game, and look at how beautiful it is. Oh, it's just so cool. Oh, I'm so happy. We're definitely gonna have to play more of this soon. Maybe I'll stream it soon, because I would totally be down for that. Let me know if you want to see more. But until then, thank you guys for watching. Thanks again to the devs for giving me a key. I really, really appreciate it. Remember to take care of yourselves, be careful in a wormhole, and have a good day.